I'm Dean.
I'm Michael.
And welcome to the Dean and Michael Show, or we like to call it
The DaM Show. Exactly. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about travel, a little bit about suitcases and bags. Dean, you collect so many bags.
I know. I mean, you could say that, sometimes they call me the bag man. You go shopping.
Bag man, bag lady.
Here's a tote from one shop, another tote from a different shop.
Is that Lulu?
That's a Lulu.
That's
another
a Lulu
tote.
bag.
This is from the UK airport. Because I bought a couple of Ted Bakers.
Ted Baker. Ted Baker's my favorite.
Yeah,
I
just
saw that
like
shirt.
all these bags. But you could see that, we mentioned we like to shop, we like to travel,
Yes.
we travel for work.
And that's why we're bringing these bags out today, because sometimes people like a hard case and sometimes people like a soft case.
Yeah, and
you never know.
how do you bring all that stuff home that you shopped
I
with?
mean, if I'm going to go to Ted Baker in London, especially, I'm going to go make sure I have a bigger bag. But I think the fun part of all of it is everybody's preference, your choice, how you like things. I like the hard case because my case is always going to get beat up really, really bad.
Yeah, and me personally, I do like hard case, but sometimes, in some instances, the soft case
What's he
really
wearing?
is. What's
Is
it's
this just like a gondola
It's a
hat?
gondola. Yeah, it's a gondolier. So, and this is remember we're going to welcome back Tom. He's helping
Yes.
us social distance.
Exactly.
He's got a curtain
Keep
here.
it here, exactly. So I think we're going to talk to you again about today's just some bags, which are
Yeah.
you like a hard case, soft case, or no case.
Yeah.
All right. So Dean, let's start with the soft case.
The soft case. Okay.
Give me three positive things about the soft
Three
case.
positive things. Well, it's definitely lighter because it's a fabric,
Okay.
and then it's
That's it.
yeah, what else? It's lighter.
I think that's it.
Oh, you know what? It does expand. I think it's flexible. The frame is
Oh,
flexible.
okay.
Yeah, I think when you're really, I know I
I'm
tend to
pretty flexible
overpack.
too, and I overpack too
flexible.
much. I'm just keep
Band
expanding.
stretch. But yeah, no, I think it's just overall, it's a lot lighter with the fabric. And
That's
then
four wheels though.
yeah, it does have four wheels. The other thing that I feel like that, I guess if you are restricted to carrying a lot of heavy things, like health wise,
Right.
it is overall lighter. But then you can cheat out. And when I say cheat out, is that sometimes when you want to squeeze in that magazine, squeeze in those last minute purchases.
Oh, right, yeah.
At least it gives a little. So definitely definitely it's lighter. It's flexible. Gosh, what's another?
It's find something good.
And it's
Find something
sometimes it's weather
comes in black?
resistant. Yeah, it comes in black. Or it's like maybe the fabric is weather
good.
resistant.
Well, I mean,
don't
I
know.
think a good positive thing on it. It takes a beating. You can see you've had some good beatings on the bottom of it,
Yeah.
but I mean, it still goes and it still works.
Yeah, I think so too.
I gotta be honest though. I know this bag, and it's very top heavy. So if you put too much in it, it'll flop over. So when you think you're kind of
So that's
that's a negative. That's like,
yeah.
not negative. Sorry.
Actually, if you
Less
think of the
desire.
design here, you can see that this extends out. So the
Right.
more you put out and the more you extend out, it's
more you
going to
put
tip
out?
over. Yeah, the more you put out. At least the bag's going
The bag's gonna put out.
It's gonna
Well,
put
somebody
out.
has to.
Well, here's another really good
Okay.
good tip about it is that if you don't want to spend too much on luggage, then after a travel season, then you
can
just
just toss
start
it?
toss it. I mean, it's not a great thing just to toss it in the trash, but
You know
have
what? You
someone else
repurpose it and give it to
repurpose-
Goodwill.
Yeah,
'Cause people are gonna
definitely,
start traveling,
definitely.
who knows?
So definitely those are some of the pros and the less desire.
And the less desire.
Yeah,
It does top over, guys. It's interesting because again, I have it. And I know a bunch
And
of other
it
people
still
that have the same one.
twirls.
It does twirl and spin like a.
And that's another thing.
Ice
It's
skater.
just having the wheels, the rollerboards. They're really handy. It's changed the industry. I remember traveling in the '70s. Way back when.
Is that when you got that shirt?
Yeah, that's right.
From the Brady
It's
collection. Is
vintage.
that when that?
But yeah,
when that
luggage was almost always about this shape, and you always
Right.
had to carry it, and there was no
My grandparents had it
wheels.
where it had a strap and you just kind of
Yeah.
dragged it. And if it tipped over, you were up the creek.
Yeah, definitely. I mean that's kind of like some
pro.
of the pros and cons of having the soft-sided luggage.
It's the soft side of Sears.
Soft.
It's a
We won't really say what brand this is, but you know what? It has its purpose.
It
So
does. Okay, so that's the positives and the less desired part of the soft side bag.
all right, Michael, what did you bring?
This right here. This
Wow,
is the
that was like
hard
a
case.
hit.
Hit it. It's a hard case, and this is a beautiful Caribbean blue hard case. I have this.
It's not cerulean blue.
Is that what it would be called?
No, I
Okay,
guess
I don't know.
Caribbean blue.
This is beautiful. I call it a Caribbean blue, so it's at the water. I have this actually in red. So it's wonderful. It's a nice hard case. It's solid. But the thing is, this is really meant for a business style
travel,
I guess.
Yeah.
Because when you open this up, I thought this was the best part of this whole entire bag because you sold me on this bag.
Yeah.
And it opens up, and it's great because you can put your computer, magazines, a paddle of sorts, maybe a tabletop sign of some sort if you needed it. And it's great because then it zips right up, and it sits right back into the case.
And when you said putting a computer in, one thing that is great is because it's taking the weight off your shoulders.
It
off your
is,
back.
and that kind of for a while you're kind of carrying,
Yeah.
but especially walking around an airport. And the thing is, this doesn't expand. That's the only disadvantage.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a great bag though, but it's minimal bag. It's really good, but it's minimal for what you need.
And I think you have to train yourself to just be minimalist, and it's not easy
I
when
don't
we
understand
travel
what that
for
word
I know, minimalist. Take a look at our closet.
You don't want to look. I mean, you can see some of it, but it's great. And if you can ever use a hard case, especially when you're traveling with a big case,
Right.
it's great because then it'll take a beating. So the three positive things with this bag that I really do enjoy is the front pouch for your computer, laptop, like a magazine, iPad, and then the other second thing I like is the inside. Which let me go ahead and open it so you just kind of see the inside.
So because of the hard case and you're putting your computer, it's going to be well protected.
It's going to be well protected, completely. But the inside, it has like a great open space here. It's clean, it's simple. The other great feature I like about this one is that it has a lock on top. So you can lock it, put your combinations, so nobody will know what it is.
I can see, is that 666, the devil?
How dare you, that 227, there's no place like home. If any of you get that, I hope you get that. But it's a great bag. My three things, like I said, this front part, the lock, and how sturdy and durable it is. And also the wheels are great. They're spinner wheels. And the thing, unlike the soft case, it doesn't tip over. It holds the weight.
Right.
It distributes it really, really well.
Yeah, definitely. So what are your three less desired
The less desired is it doesn't expand.
Yeah, it doesn't
for
expand.
the inside. Out
Okay.
here, it'll actually push itself into the bag to
Sure.
make more space, which is great. But the thing that I do like, again, even though it pushes it in there, like Dean mentioned, it protects the laptop in there.
Yeah.
So you can be knocked around, it could be hit when you're
Or
doing
it's
it
those
as a carry-on.
souvenir shopping, of course, I
Souvenir
souvenir
shopping.
shop,
I do
it'll be
too.
protected in there. I
Yeah.
think probably one thing that's less desired is maybe it adds some weight because of the
It does
plastic.
add, it has a
Yeah.
little bit of weight to the plastic, but not by much. It really doesn't by much.
Right.
But it's still, I really dig it. It's taken a beating. Mine has, and it's still going really
let's
good.
see, it's like it doesn't expand.
No,
It's the
it
weight.
doesn't expand. A little bit of extra weight that's added to it, and the other part, like I said, honestly, no, that's it. It's just
Yeah,
those really
okay.
those two things. It doesn't expand, and the added weight.
And you
That's
can
it.
find the pros and cons for any style luggage, but I think the basic piece of that is like, is it hard, the hard line or the soft line?
Right.
It's a matter of preference. I actually did come across a moment where I felt like I was glad that I got the hard case because my luggage was in a coach, fancy name for bus, and someone's, I think, lunch opened up, or it was like
Oh.
it was leaking. But it was the hard case that the water didn't
Just
permeate. Yeah, the
permeate.
liquid. Or I hope
See,
it was
again,
the
that's
water.
great, especially
Yeah.
when you're traveling somewhere like a rainforest, like go to Costa Rica, or if you know where it's going to be raining, like in Scotland. At least a hard case like this, it's plastic, it's going to beat off. With this, it's going to absorb into the.
I do
into the
have.
luggage.
There's water stains on this because like
Trash.
maybe trash or water bottles opened up on it.
Yeah, so that's I can say for me, I prefer a hard case. So we hope you enjoyed this one today, guys. It was just something fun for us to talk about because we always go into little debates about why I like this, why I like this, and so this is actually kind of a fun way to share with you some of the pros and the cons.
Of what we like to do use on our travels. So,
Exactly.
well, I'm Dean.
I'm Michael.
And this is the Dean and Michael Show, or we like to call it
The DaM Show. So everybody have a great day and stay safe. Bye, guys.